My name is Rick, and I know a lot about games. Come watch my videos, and I'll teach you about games. Come on, this is totally original guides. Yeah, it's totally original guides. Totally original guides. Yeah, this is totally original guides. Yeah. Thanks for clicking on my video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you learned something.
Hello, everybody. My name is Rick. This is Floyd, and welcome back to Totally Original Guides. So, we're jumping right into it. What was the name of the speedway?
Icy Peak.
Icy Peak. Okay. The one that we were standing in front of in the last episode. So this is gonna be the first of two speedways, and then of course, as we said the last episode, we're gonna be doing the boss for this world as well. And Floyd is just showing you here the best route to take. Alright, there you go. So, that was, the first orb. This, just like the last speedway that we did, though, there's a secret orb here. And, apparently, you're, what is it, parasailing, or? I don't know.
Some barbaric
Yeah.
form of entertainment.
I don't really go outside very often, so I wouldn't know what this is, but right. So there's that secret orb. Is that the only other orb in this level?
It is.
Alrighty. So I suppose I guess I misspoke and said that we'd gotten an orb for completing the speedway. That is untrue. We did not get an orb for completing the speedway. We got a bunch of gems. But we did get an orb for helping hunt around. So moving on to the next speedway. Of course, she wants to talk to us again, and we still don't care. Alright, so this is Metro Speedway. And there you go. So, as Floyd just demonstrated there, that's how you complete the level. But, is there another secret orb in this level, Floyd?
There is.
Of course, as I suspected.
So we're in this waterfall.
Oh, wow. That really is secret.
We've been having a crime problem here on Metro Speedway, but I think
So Hunter's gonna shoot these guys, and we gotta get them. Kind of looks like a little bit of a Sly Cooper actually going.
So he just shoots,
He shoots these.
Oh, he shoots, okay. For a second there, it looked like he was just shooting out little pouches of jabs, and I'm like, what? I guess I don't understand, but now I get it. He is shooting the thieves. Of course, those thieves are raccoons.
Camera though.
Yeah. Alrighty. So there's that. Helped out the mayor. And got the orb. So this level is now complete. Now we will head over to the boss.
It should teleport us there again.
Yes. All right, Laura. You win this time. We'll do your boss. So this is Gulp. Oh, we did Crush before. And so, Floyd here is going to walk you through sort of what this fight entails.
We're basically waiting for them to drop these eggs. Now with these eggs, you're gonna wait until he comes at you. You're gonna hit him towards him.
Ah.
So every time you hit him, though, he will jump up and destroy all the current objects.
Okay. So you can only hit him with one of those barrels,
Yes.
even though they drop multiple.
See, and then it's gonna be some bombs.
You have to flame the bombs.
Flame the bombs and ram the
Barrels.
barrels.
And all the while, he is shooting things up in the air that are gonna land. So now we've got missiles.
Now what I like to do during the rockets to get a double on him is fire at it and then pick up the next one.
Ah,
And then you can hit him again. And there you go.
interesting.
Can't do that with any of the other objects, so... Now watch out, he will grab that stuff.
Does he just try to eat it?
He does.
It doesn't necessarily
Well, he eats them and then they give him different abilities.
Ah, okay. So you wanna watch out. Make sure he's not stealing your ammunition. Alrighty. So there we go. Beat Gulp. He is now defeated. And now we're moving on to the last world in Spyro 2, Winter Tundra.
So, we're gonna finish up by talking to Moneybags here to get our final ability.
Good, good. That way we can actually go back and complete the levels that we skipped.
This is called the Head Bash. Now, you're gonna jump up on something and press triangle. While not in glide mode. Do not be gliding when you do this.
Interesting.
Now, a little thing here. So, all the way up here, we could actually go for the boss right now and complete the game.
Oh, wow.
Because, and you can only do that if you've been following this guide, of course.
Yeah.
So,
As I'm sure you have been. I don't know why you wouldn't be. So now what we're going to be doing is heading to the second world, and we're going to be doing one of the levels that we skipped over. Just going in, gathering the orb and all the gems. And then that'll probably do it for this episode. So we're going to Fracture Hills.
Thank you.
Alright, so,
we're gonna go straight for, the orbs, though.
yeah.
So,
We may have to break that down again in the event that there's any gems in that area. Not too big of a deal. Obviously, we had to do it in the first place because we had to get that talisman. But,
I will say, you're gonna have to defeat some enemies, because there are some portals, some power-ups, excuse me, that you'll need to do.
yeah, always make sure that you're destroying, defeating those enemies, guys. Because most of the time you're probably going to need it. Like, let's be honest. Better safe than sorry. Also, they're just kind of annoying. And there's no reason not to just take them out. Well, you can.
It's great.
So you need 14 for that. Now remember, an easy way to defeat these rock guys, the only way, actually, is to hit them into the lava.
Ah. Interesting.
So you're gonna have to get at least a couple of these guys in there.
good thing is that you can just do it in succession like that. You don't need to wait for them to get ready to be hit again or anything. But you do want to watch out for that sort of initial strike there.
Now remember, if you fly at them, they can't hit you. Because you're not on the ground, so they're not registering you there.
Of course.
And there we go.
So 14. Now we can access the boost. Yeah, the boost power up. Now, can you take those guys out with the boost?
You can't. You'll hit them really far away.
But it won't.
It won't actually hit them. The only way to other than the lava to kill them is the super breath.
Ah. And do you have super breath at this level?
There is not. There is a way to get super breath in the level, but that's for later. Huh.
Huh.
You'll just have to follow the guide to learn eventually. So right there, what you just saw, is the only way to get rid of that guy.
And of course, you're gonna need those gems inside, so... Now, so, what's the objective here? What are we trying to...
So, we're trying to smash through all these. And then we're going to go all the way over here. And then bam,
hit that
into
door.
that door.
I see.
Oh, thank goodness you broke that door down for me. I thought I'd be stuck in here forever. I found this fancy orb in here. Please take it.
Alright.
So, got that done. Got Krista out.
Alright. So now, we're gonna do an orb over here.
Alrighty.
So I kind of misspoke earlier. You can actually kill them in one other way, but you need someone's help.
Ah.
You need Hunter's help. Now this guy's gonna be a real problem child and run into these guys. So you need to make sure that you're watching his back, so to speak.
But of course he decides he wants to take just the most obtuse route he could think of. Alrighty, so now we broke Hunter free.
So there's your first orb.
Alrighty. And now orb number 2 from here.
So this is why you couldn't complete this. Because you need the head bash move.
Ah, I see. So what are we going to be head bashing?
These guys. So he's going to shoot them with his bow.
Oh.
And then we're going to head bash him.
I see. And it doesn't necessarily need to be at any particular part of the body.
Doesn't.
Yeah. You don't need to, like, head bash their belly or head or something like that. If you wanted to head bash his arm, you can go ahead and do that. Alrighty. So there's that. Now, I believe, is that all the orbs in this
That
level?
is.
Alrighty. And so now, we can just move on to collecting the gems. Now, if you guys are wondering why we're not really talking here, it's because there's really not much to say. I mean, we're just wrapping up the gems here, you know. And it's much more of a visual thing than an auditory thing. We don't need to tell you how to collect gems. But that is going to do it for this episode. We have one more level to do in this world before it's complete, and then we can move on to the next world there. So, without further ado, that's it. My name was Rick. Well, it still is Rick. This is Floyd. We will see you next week in the next episode of Totally Original Guides, and in the meantime, have a good one.